Did you do it? It's November 18th, 2018, and I'd like to welcome you to Dogtown, California, USA. Located in California, Dogtown was established as a gold mining camp shortly after the 1849 California gold rush on a ridge overlooking the west branch of the Feather River Canyon. I'll show you the Feather River Canyon real quick here. There's the west branch. There's the canyon. I blotted that out on purpose. There's another creek on the other side. Okay. Moving along. Okay. Moving along. Okay. Up until 1859, Dogtown was known only to the locals and most probably preferred it that way. But in April 1859, a gigantic 54-pound gold nugget was discovered on the slopes of Sawmill Peak just across the canyon from west branch of the Feather River from Dogtown. Up to that time, it was the largest gold nugget ever discovered in the world. News like this travels fast. There's a plaque dedicated to the Dogtown nugget at the location it was found. And it was dedicated... Well, it looks like 1955 they put that there. Okay. And someone was nice enough to give us the coordinates on their GPS unit there. Okay, why are they calling it Dogtown? There was a reason why so many dogs had made their appearance in this area. It seems that a Mrs. Bassett had reached the area following the Susanville Highway on foot. She had neither horse nor wagon, and her entire possessions consisted of 3 dogs of uncertain ancestry. 2 females and 1 male. When she reached the ridge overlooking the west branch of the Feather River, she decided to pitch her tent and try her luck. Mrs. Bassett was a tough old gal, but she was no miner and had to find other ways to get by. Fortunately, soon after she arrived, her pups multiplied and saved the day. Most of the men who came from California in the early days came with other men, or they came alone, leaving their families thousands of miles behind. These men became quite lonely and longed for some sort of companionship. Recognizing the needs of the homesick miners, Mrs. Bassett sold her puppies to the local miners for 1 large pinch of gold dust each. Soon every cabin in the area had a canine companion. There were dogs in the stores, dogs in the saloons, dogs everywhere. It's no wonder then the strangers to the area would remark upon their arrival, "This must be Dogtown." First accounts. One of the earliest known written accounts describing Dogtown was made after the journey of Robert Stewart and his 2 sons, Granville and James, who left Iowa in 1852 to seek their fortunes in the California gold fields. After arriving in California, they traversed the American Valley, continuing on through Bidwell's Bar, then on through Morris Ravine near Cherokee, finally arriving at Sam Neal's Rancho near present-day California. Granville Stewart recorded his first impressions of Neal's Rancho and Dogtown. Quote, "We spent a week at Sam Neal's ranch in the valley, but as every meal we ate cost each one of us $1, James and I determined to leave and go up into the mountains to the gold mines. We went 16 miles up in the foothills to a little village on the ridge between the west branch of the Feather River and another little creek. This village was known as because there was a sawmill nearby, run by water power from the other little creek, but it soon got its proper and well-deserved name of Dogtown, for although there were only 10 houses, there were 16 fully developed dogs." Okay. Dubbed the Dogtown Nugget, the discovery made headlines in the newspaper all across the United States and started a small gold rush to the area. It seemed at the time that the name Dogtown would never be forgotten, but things changed. As the area grew and the miners found more gold, some decided to stay and make the place their home. They sent for their wives and families and began to settle in. Unfortunately for Dogtown, the women who came were not too pleased with the name. An item appeared in the Marysville Appeal on August 16, 1860, from one of the discontented wives of Dogtown. "We should hate to live in a place called Dogtown, particularly if we had a large correspondence and had to write the name frequently." Accordingly, in 1862, the female residents of Dogtown demanded that the name be changed and the community was renamed, the Latin word for cottages. So there you have it. Dogtown became new name, and the women had their way. Some things never changed. Note, although most people called the new town by its name after 1862, the area was still referred to as Dogtown by many old-timers until the turn of the century. Bachelors, I suppose. I'm going to give you the link to where I got that there. I'm going to go on to read this here. The rarest and largest gold nuggets in California history. Some of the largest gold nuggets in history have come from California. The Freecoat nugget is one of the largest crystalline gold nuggets ever found. It weighed 201 troy ounces, or 13.8 pounds. Large crystalline nuggets of this variety are rarer than solid nuggets, and their beauty only increases their value. This doesn't come near to the largest gold nuggets ever found, however. Compare the Freecoat nugget to the largest ever found in California, a 109.2-pound beauty discovered by 5 prospectors in 1869. It was located nearby in the Sierra Buttes. Though this rates as one of the largest gold nuggets ever found, the record is held by an even rarer behemoth. The Welcome Stranger was also found in 1869, although it was discovered halfway around the world in Victoria, Australia. It still weighed 210 pounds, even after being trimmed. That nugget is estimated to be worth $4 million in modern prices. Well, there's the Sierra Buttes, northwest of Carson City, north of I-80 there, just to show you where that's at. I'm going to give you the link to that, what I just read. And here's a video. I'm going to give you a link to the replica. There's a replica of this big 109-pound nugget in the Sierra City Museum. Where did I hear that name before? Huh. Sierra City. Where did I hear that? I'm going to give you a link to that video. And here's Our Land, Collateral for National Debt. I read that to you on a previous video, so I can blow by it here. Okay, I'm going to get right through there, and I'm going to give you all these links. Okay. And in there, it mentioned the Brundtland Report, and I'm going to give you that link. And it also mentioned something about the Rim of the Valley National Park. I'll give you that link so you know where that's at. Giant gold nugget found in California, finds secret buyer. Okay, now we're moving forward in time now. California gold nugget life changer. Longtime metal detectorist Digger Bob, published October 26, 2014. San Francisco. The new owner of the so-called nugget and its exact prices will both remain mysteries at the buyer's request. California gold nuggets, a life changer, longtime metal detectorist Digger Bob says. There's old Digger. Don Kagan, the Tiburon-based coin dealer who brokered the deal, said that a prominent Bay Area collector paid about $400,000 for the nugget weighing 6.07 pounds. That wasn't far off from being the asking price, he said. Historically, prospectors find giant gold nuggets in California during the 19th century gold rush days, including a 54-pound chunk found in Butte County in 1859. It has been decades since a report of anyone discovering a rock of 6 pounds or more in California. The gold hunter who found this nugget found it in July in the mountains of something county. He also asked Keegan to keep his name and the location of the discovery of it secret. Reports of the nugget pending sale caused a near frenzy among gold and history buffs, with the newspaper reporting one bidder inquiring from Australia. That came from Fox News. I'm going to give you that link. Now I'm going to change gears. How many of you remember the Oroville spillway crisis? Well, I dug up an article 1 year later. It was dated February 12th, 2018. And it kind of recaps the chronology of that Oroville spillway crisis. Okay, it started October 1st, 2016 through January 31st. The California water year starts in October, and was quickly on track to become one of the wettest in recent years. The heavy rain ended the California 5-year drought and became the second wettest year since 1983 in terms of runoff. According to the Department of Water Resources, large swaths of the North State received between 200 and 300% of the average rainfall. This meant that reservoirs like the one sitting behind the Oroville Dam quickly grew to capacity. And I'm going to give you the link to this too, and I'm just going to scroll through it. It tells you, day by day. There's a picture of the hole in the spillway. Okay, and then February 8th and 9th and 10th. Okay, I'm going to give you all that. Additional background. In 2005, the DWR applied for a renewal of its operating license for Oroville hydroelectric generating facilities. Now that's an interesting read. Okay, I'm going to scroll down. Gold rush at Oroville Dam. Bureau of Land Management says keep out. Flood gold rush in North California. Okay. Now there's a video here I'm gonna link you to. Right here. I'm gonna go back. Just gonna show you the video. Well, the thumbnail. Alright. Well, come on. Holy smokes. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that link. Okay. We'll go back to here. Okay, again, I'm gonna change some gears again. You know, we talked about the Bilderberg group. Alright. Alright, let's see. Okay, Dogtown. Alright. Dogtown is now known as, remember this map I showed you? There's the west branch of the Feather River and the ridge, and the Little Butte Creek is on the other side. It's now called Magalia. That's the town name. And it is located, of course, on a ridge in between the Feather River and the Butte Creek. And it's just north of Paradise, California. I'll be darned. And the West Feather River and its tributaries feed the Oroville Lake. It's all simply a coincidence. Well, where's Sierra City? Remember that name? Well, there's Sierra City over there. And here's Oroville Lake there. And here's Paradise here. And here's the Feather River. So, it's coming into rainy season. And hydroblasting those hills with Paradise right there wasn't going to be too nice of a deal. They were going to get some flack, weren't they? Well, land for collateral. Bilderberg Group, I'll give you those links. Oh, here. Rain and mudslides will help uncover more. It has entered the rainy season. Now, this comes from the Paradise Fire Station. And this is from November of 2014 through November of 2016. It kind of shows you the October through, we'll say, April is a rainy season there. And this is what it looked like 2017 going into 2018. January, April. And that's the dam crisis in there. Okay. And then October. Oh, here it is. Here's the dam crisis. The Oroville dam crisis took place in here. Now we're just getting ready to come into another rainy season, and it just so happens that instead of hydroblasting, they're going to get a lot of help from the rainy season, washing some of that gold, exposing some of that gold. Or are they? I don't know. I'm not going to make all these connections. I'm just showing you. I'm going to try to give you all. I'm going to give you all the links that I got, and it just seems to me that this is where the Bilderbergers are going to have that meeting. And it's all in this gold region. Well, it's just awesome. You know, there's Paradise, there's Oroville Lake. There's Paradise. There's Magalia right north of there. That's where that 54-pound nugget was found, right in there. And then, of course, this is where the 109-pound nugget was found. So I just wanted to bring this to your attention and throw this out there. I'm going to shoot a bunch of links at you and just let you know that, you know, they may be wanting to create a wilderness area out of this so they can collateralize some of our national debts. Did you do it?